Last time on the show, we sat down with 1969 Fall Classic hero Ron Swoboda. Before we get to part two of that interview, we wanted to catch up with both of the two teams that he played for here in New York. Here's our latest with the Yankees and our Bronx Bomber report.
I thought that we just kept him off balance and made a lot of good pitches. Came in the zone, I think sometimes when they weren't expecting, and got him to chase off of good pitches, back to back.
I just think he's in such a good place with his fastball. Driving it to different lanes, but I think he's really in tune from a delivery standpoint, and that's allowing him to get the right profile, and he's just executing, I feel like, a lot of fastballs to start with, and then that's setting everything else up. I feel like he's doing a good job of mixing in his changeup, obviously, the sliders and the curveball, but I feel like it all starts with I feel like he's in a really good place with his fastball.
It's pretty fun. When he's getting like big strikeouts and innings, and he's getting fired up, and then also having the fans here, that was definitely missing last year. Just like we punch a guy out to end the inning and the fans go wild. I've definitely missed that probably more than anything.
It definitely improved. Started off with, I think, a ball in the grass in the first inning, so that's not ideal, but it improved. I thought we had pretty much three quadrants pretty well tonight, and we were able to pressure the other one with some off-speed offerings. So we used the zone pretty effectively.
And we go back inside the locker room for more with the New York Mets.
I just want to start before we go. I want to present something. So this is the baseball from the last out of the game, cut by Alvaro Almora in center. And I just want to say congratulations to our owner, Steve Cohen. This his first win as our owner, first of many to come. So we're gonna take this to Citi Field and hand it to him. I think you always remember that first win for sure. So we're taking it to Citi Field to give it to him and on Thursday. All right. So here it is. Congrats, Steve.
I hit one last night, and I thought it had enough, and it didn't go. And it was a kind of a pretty similarly hit ball, but just to the pull side. And I didn't get all of it. I didn't get it too flush, but I'm happy it went over the fence. So I'm glad I got the first one out of the way. I'm really stoked about it. But I'm just looking to get better every day. I'm a man on a mission, and I'm really satisfied with how I've been playing, and I'm looking to continue to get better.
This is the Pete we know. This kid works so hard, so you only can be really excited that things are paying off for him this way, defensively and offensively right now.
I think it just goes back to my whole approach, and that's trying to make good moves and trying to not do too much. And I know if I put the barrel on the ball, it could leave the park from line to line. So a lot of times I get myself out by trying to do too much, trying to hit the ball too hard, trying to hit the ball too far. So when I simplify it and try to just put the barrel on the ball, good things happen.
And now part two of our interview with 1969 World Series champion Ron Swoboda.
We talk so much about about Tom Seaver, but of course, again, we mentioned it at the top of this interview. You got a chance to play for both the Yankees and the Mets, and we kind of go from one Met great to a Yankee legend as well. So every year, Ron, we cover the Munson Awards, and you were the recipient of the Thurman Munson Award in 2009. What did that mean to you?
You know what? Because I played with Thurman, and when I came over to the Yankees, he and Bobby Mercer and Roy White, they were two or three of the better offensive guys on that team. But Munson was just amazing. There was no catcher like him. You'd see him flying out there, throwing sidearm from behind the plate, and he did not have the mechanics of a normal catcher. And if you saw him swing the bat, when he was locked in, he could take the best that anybody could throw against him, righty, lefty, it didn't matter. And Thurman hit the ball all over the ballpark. He was incredible. He was an incredible player who left us way too soon.
Your rookie season was equally impressive. I know we mentioned 1969 because of the catch and because of that big hit in the World Series in Game 5, but in that rookie season in 1965, very special for you. You hit 19 home runs. That was a Met record that stood until Darryl Strawberry ends up hitting 26 in 1983. What was it like to have so much success so early in the major leagues?
Yeah, you forget how hard it is. You're young, everything works the way it's supposed to, and all of a sudden you're playing for a guy 72 years old or so. I'm older than Casey was when I played for him as a rookie, and he puts me out there and I bang a couple of home runs, and you're thinking, wow, this game is not that tough. I was wrong. I had the best half season for Casey Stengel of anybody I played for in my entire 9-year career. Best half season. I had 15 home runs at the break. I thought I was going to roll. I thought I was going to roll, but I started feeling something got away from me towards the end of that first half, and there was something in my swing. And we didn't have the kind of hitting coaches then that could analyze, and I couldn't figure it out. So I was never the hitter that I was that first half of my first year. Never. I got a little better. My average went up a little bit, but the power was not quite there the same way. And I didn't feel like I figured it out. I felt like I scuffled, and because that's the kind of player I was. I would scuffle.
Ron, my producer, Chris Pusateri, and I are big movie buffs. I thought this was a really cool factoid about your career. So again, we talked about that rookie season,
Yes.
That 1966 Topps baseball card. The following year had the gold trophy symbol on it after that great rookie campaign. And the 1966 movie Penelope with the great Natalie Wood as the title character opens a pack of 66 Topps baseball cards and sees your rookie card and asks Peter Falk, "Who's Ron Swoboda?" That's probably a good question for us to end the segment with. Who is Ron Swoboda? What would you like fans to remember most about you?
He's a very fortunate person. I'm 76. I'll be 77 the end of June. I'm married to the same woman for 54 plus years. I'm living in New Orleans. I get to play all the golf I can stand, and I get to relive some of these great moments. And that was what the book was all about, going back and really trying to let people see a real person who went through some amazing times, not as a superstar overlooking it, not dominating, not the guy, not the straw that stirs the drink, just a guy who busted his butt and occasionally could make a difference on the good side, and lived through a period of time. And you talked about the fractious politics and all the crazy, awful things. There were tough times in a lot of ways with the war in Vietnam and the anti-war and the identity politics, gay rights and feminism happening around us. We were still not as separated to the extremes politically as we are now. The power in politics now isn't party, it's the extremes, and we need to learn how to handle that. And baseball is one of those things I think people can gather around. COVID-19 became a political issue, and I was like, COVID doesn't care who it kills. How can it become political? But it did. Baseball, I think, can be unpolitical, can be just about, you go out there and play, you show me everything you have today, and we'll take what comes, and I don't care where you are on the political spectrum. Show me your best effort. Baseball can do that, and it can do it over a period of time, and I'm rooting like heck for that to happen this year.
Well, I really appreciate you taking time with us this morning, Ron. Very excited about the return of baseball. And to our fans at home, if you want to know more about the man, and especially that 1969 season, pick up the memoir.
Really nice of you to have me on. I appreciate it. It was fun.
Thanks again, Ron. Great to see you.